The Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
Offense operating from the pistol. And they'll use the ground game here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. Of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Second down play coming up. Heading left after the handoff. It's a fumble. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, it's a good job by the defense. It's the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
On to punt it away.
And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Trying to extend the play. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Handoff to the back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The ball will be down at the 20. Is back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. They'll start the drive here with an end around. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
They'll run it to the right side. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
And the Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Boy, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the 1st down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down play for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 2 straight runs, 2 losses. Now it's 3rd down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Important second down play coming up.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Complete on the shovel pass. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing second and goal. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Ah, the hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
LSU 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Looking to throw it on first down. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. Making people miss. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Michigan offense back out on the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Powering through. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Becomes a 4th down now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Wolverines will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he slings this pass over the middle. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
After that completion, Chris, on this corner route, see if the offensive coordinator comes out later in the same look, but this time sends the receiver fake to the outside to the corner and back to the inside on a post. Could catch the defense off guard.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, LSU. This quarterback on fire today.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return starts from inside the 20. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's when they'll start the drive. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Hands off to the left. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, let's give the back a lot of credit on this play. I thought he might be brought down for a short gain, but he just kept giving great effort, and he picks up a lot of these yards after contact.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Powerful running into the secondary. And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they will claim the second half lead.
And little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Grab down the middle. It's Austin. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Here we go.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Boy, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
First down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll lead it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion, a 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hit as he released it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Direct snap to the back. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Gonna run it. It's Davis. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
The back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's got room, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They jump in front here in the fourth.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Michigan offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to scramble to his left. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion makes it second down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. To play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's rare. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route line. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And here's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second and 10 after the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Fights through a tackle. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Heading for the goal line, and now the ball's knocked loose. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And just a simple sneak to earn the 6 points, Kirk.
Yeah, no need to overthink it. The sneak works exactly as it's designed, and you get the score.
And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown in the play. This one could go either way.
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And that's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, looking deep. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The back's got it. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Pickup of 2. Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. And they'll stop him after a short game. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That pass is hauled in over the middle. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense and your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Now this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now another kneel down. Here we go. The game-winning field goal attempt coming up. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. But you love to see a game come down to the final possession. I mean, who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just